You know, this game had a feel of a conference game for us. I thought two teams that really mirrored each other and did a lot of the same things. And what I'm proud of this group is that we just found a way, down 11, to a team that's very disciplined and well coached like Northern Iowa. You know, things could get out of hand quickly, and this group really found a way to do it the tough way. There wasn't a lot of jump shots; it was more inside, and I think that's our identity. We're starting to find some leaders on this team. I think you're looking at two of them right now, and we've been talking about a process for this group. One is first buying in, second getting this group to learn how to play together, and then the third part of it is trying to find leadership. And some heads are starting to peak up in that category. We out-rebounded them. I thought we shared the ball. I thought in the second half we made a point to get the ball inside, and the guys stuck to that plan. I'm very proud of them.
Eight wins already this season, tying last year's total. Did you think your team would be this good this early on in the season?
We tied already from last year? Wow. No, I don't. You know, every year, you know, you kind of look at your team and you kind of feel good about things, and you feel a little nervous about others. And you know, this group that we were nervous about, just all the new faces. And I thought early in the first half, or in that first 20 minutes, Northern Iowa, they looked more together. You can tell they were a little more seasoned than us. You could tell that group's been through a lot of battles together because they didn't rattle. They came into our place, and they didn't rattle. And then the second half, I thought our guys showed a level of maturity also. They've grown up. We've been in some tough venues. We've been on the road, and we started to kind of get back to our identity. And it was good to see that in front of our fans tonight that we were able to win over our style on two teams that are very similar. I mean, very similar. They have bigs they can shoot, so do we. But, you know, just the energy from Tiby is just outstanding. The leadership that we get from Steve running the plays is outstanding. And that's why I had to put him back in. He had 4 fouls, but I'm like, okay. It was 9 minutes. I was trying to get to this at least 6-minute mark. We just couldn't afford to do that. We're a much different team without Steve on the floor.
Matt and Steve, this could be both of you. This is the at least second game where you guys have been down double digits. You look like you could almost fall apart. The game could go either way, and you come back. Is there some kind of tenacity, some sort of attitude now with this team that you feel that you can't lose, that no matter how big the deficit is, you're going to be able to come back from it?
You go, Ty.
You know, this team's really battled through adversity throughout this season. We went through adversity last year, coming into this year. You know, our team has stuck together and really came together as one. And when things aren't going our way, we always come together, talk as a group, and usually Steve's usually leading the talks inside the huddles. I just bring everybody together. Steve really knows what's going on out there. He just leads our team, and I appreciate that from him.
Coach preaches to us to play with a chip on our shoulder, and no matter how the game goes, I try to get our team to play like that, play as if we're down 10 throughout the game. So when we do go down, we're still playing with that chip on our shoulder, and I think that allows us to battle back. And Tiby brings that energy constantly. I mean, he's always getting me up sometimes when I'm down on the court, but I think that helps a lot. And just playing with a chip on our shoulder, that's how we're going to play it throughout the year, with a chip on our shoulder.
Probably get kind of lost with looking at guys with double-figure scoring and everything. Can you talk a little about what Kyle has meant to you guys in this resurgence, 9 points, 9 rebounds? He does it quietly, but he's really been producing when given the opportunity.
He's aggressive, and he puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he's willing to throw his 6'9" body around the post. And I think defensively, I think that's where he goes unnoticed. Some of the strong chest ups. You know, I think the other thing that goes unnoticed is that you don't notice some of the things that he says to his teammates and in timeouts. He has a very strong IQ, and he's not afraid to be vocal about that. Obviously, after him battling through a year last year and then coming back this year, where he is he's done a 180. He's a different player. I'm so happy for him and his family because they've really persevered. And he's an example for a lot of kids. You just don't give up. You just have to figure out a way to get back on your feet. And clearly he's back on his feet this year.
Rob, sort of another unique characteristic about this team, it seems every single game there is at least one guy stepping up. You know, last game it was Jordan. Tonight it was the two guys on either side of you. It seems every night there's somebody, whether it's a starter or a guy on the bench, stepping up and sort of carrying this team.
Yeah, and I can think of some games early where it was a walk-on for us and Roki and some guys deep in our bench with Evan and also Malcolm. So I mean, I think the positive about all that is that it's not just one guy. It's a group of us. It's a group of these guys. It's a family of us that's really trying to get this done and get it accomplished. And that's what I like more about this team. We are a family. These guys are really willing to battle for each other.
For Matt and Steve, I guess, you mentioned the chip on your shoulder, energy things. It was some of that foundation laid last year when you guys were able to be a part of the program but not out there. For you guys to show and play. I mean, was some of this laid before, and now everyone's kind of seeing the fruits of what you guys put in?
You start.
Yeah, just coming off that season, just right at the start from spring, from after the season was over, we just in the weight room working hard in the gym and just really preparing ourselves for this year to come back strong. And every game is just a reminder of last year how we played and how this year is good. We're just trying to surprise everybody and just come out every game giving it our all.
Me and Steve were on the scout team last year. We were just playing out there, having fun. Once the season was over, then that's when I felt Steve really took the role of the leadership and really led our team towards our success for the season. And I don't remember a day off that in the summer and spring that we weren't in the gym, we weren't working out, we weren't playing 5-on-5. Every day we were in there, we were working hard, and everybody had the same mentality, same goal. It was become better and get better every day, and that's what Coach wants us to do every day, is just become better.
Matt, Steve, needless to say, toward the end of last year, things got a little bit ugly. Fast forward to tonight, last 15 seconds, you guys walk off the court with a standing ovation. Just talk about kind of the emotion of that and how tough things were last year compared to the way things are now. You guys knock off a really good team, and the fans are behind you guys, really appreciating the effort that you're doing.
Northern Iowa was a great team. We really played team ball tonight. We really just all came together, really wanted this win. I know for sure I wanted this win just because I'm coming from Iowa, and, that's a home state school. So, it was just fun to be out there. The standing ovation was just great. Just brings so much energy to ourselves and to our players, and it's just great to see out there and just love the spirit that we have.
Yeah, like Tiby said, it was good to get that standing ovation at the end of the game. But me personally, I just last year's behind us, and it's a new year, and I think every game that we come home, we want to show our fans that it's a new year for us and that they're going to get some different results this year.
Rob, second half, talk about the tenacity on defense. Northern Illinois had 9 second-chance points in the first half, only 2 in the second half. The defense, it seemed, just really stepped up, sort of forced them to make shots that they didn't seem to want to take.
Yeah, we're trying to make them take tough twos, and we were very concerned about their three-point shooting, very concerned about their inside play too. And I think the job that these guys did on their big guy inside, Tuttle, kept them off balance a little bit. I know foul trouble was part of it, and I think that's because we made them play defense. But when you play a team like Northern Iowa, they're so well drilled and schooled at what they want to do, and they're tough, that the only way to counter that is that you have to be tough along with them. And I thought tonight our guys were just as tough as the team in purple, because they've won a lot of games, and they're a heck of a league, and they're very well schooled. That's why I'm so proud of this group, to be such a new group of guys, to battle a team that's as a veteran team like Northern Iowa is fun. It's fun to see that these guys are really buying into just the little stuff. It's not home run plays. It's just one possession at a time. And I'm not going to go through the list of things that we tell these guys every day, but I think it's really starting to pay off for these guys. They're really understanding that it's the basic things, the little things that we truly believe in that are going to give us a chance. You know, we're not going to win all of them, but it's going to give us a chance to beat teams where, you know, on paper it looks like we might not have a chance. But I was very concerned about Northern Iowa tonight because they do so many things well.
Matt, you mentioned you're from Iowa. I think last year at this time you were in Cedar Rapids. Just kind of, is there a little something extra for you in this game?
Oh yeah, it was definitely there. You know, it's an in-state school. You know, I take it personally that they're coming into this is our gym, our place to win, and we just can't allow teams to come in here and win. So, just took the step, and we really just showed up tonight. It's really personal to J.R. Lyle because he's a transfer from Northern Iowa, and he wanted this even more than us. He was cheering us on the bench, giving us very good energy, and you know, he just wanted us to win, and I wanted to win just as bad as him. So it's just an in-state school, and just love to be out there, love the game.
Did he show you any interest in out of high school at all?
No,
Awesome.
no, I don't like him.
All set?
Just
I think, quick, Northern Iowa.
Okay, Coach, real quick, is it 8-2 to have this start, this new group? I'd imagine it feels good to have that record, but also to get that early success, you know, and not have the growing pain, so to speak, I guess.
Well, you know, I think what people didn't see was the last year, and we were growing, and we were growing as a team. And you know, for the reminder to the guys last year was that, you know, our fans go home and they feel just as bad as we do. It's good that now that everyone's going home feeling good, not just us, but so are our fans. I think that's what we're really excited about.